All right. So, Mr. Joseph, and today we're going to talk about federalism, so we're going to go over some government stuff. Very, very basic information. See if smart board works. All right, so what you guys need is just a scratch sheet of paper, or you can do the one that we already have. Something for which to write. All right. So, starting off, just label 1 to 5. However much you need to write, something very simple. And then what activities have you performed today? It could be as simple as something you did in the morning, it could be something right before you came to class, it could be, sorry?
I went running.
That's fine, yeah. It can be as simple as that. I went running. Any order you want to. It doesn't have to be set in stone. Like for instance, I took the subway today. I did that. Counts as one of the activities. Or you can say simply as eating Trix cereal. Something that's true. Any kind of activity. When you're done, just look back up here. Greg's not awesome. That's student. All right, let's start rounding up. All right, you good? Are you good? All right, excellent. So, we're going to go over the basic concepts. Board works. Eventually. No, just not. No problem. All right, so how, in what ways do you think is the government involved in these activities on a very basic level? On an overall, yes.
One of my activities was I taught a lesson, and the government pays.
All right, so the government pays you to teach it. Yes, great.
I took the bus today.
Oh, wait.
I'm told the government supplies the buses.
Okay. Government supplies the buses, like the bus, actually, like maintenance, things like that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Yes.
I walk my dog in Central Park.
They do a pretty good job, for the most part. Anything else? Anybody last? Well, Nick. We'll go to Nick and then Alec. You guys will go off three years. We'll go to Nick first.
I was just gonna say I had that I ate oatmeal for breakfast and
That's what I was gonna
oatmeal was taxed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That is really weird.
So oatmeal is taxed. How bad they tax you?
Double
Since yours is the same. We're sorry. We're it out.
Actually, mine was similar to Greg. I was gonna say I rode a train in class.
Alright.
Similarly. That's so weird. But I also took a shower this morning before work, and the water was clean, and it came through my pipes in my apartment, and I believe the government had a role in cleaning the water.
Awesome.
The treatment plant.
Excellent. Anything else? You want to get one in, Keith? Something different? Or it could be the same.
I went to go tutor today, and I had to walk in traffic lights were up there running and government stuff.
Mine
Keep it all maintained.
Government messed up today.
Oh, it failed.
The traffic lights
Traffic lights
were
are running. They're a little bit behind.
in the wrong.
All right. Sorry. All right. So basically, we're getting the idea of still federalism. So I'd like you guys first think about the enumerated powers, and those are more what the United States Congress, what they can do. The powers, and we'll see on the next slide, and also the diagram, you guys will see it, how like certain powers they have, that the states might have, not have, or that the people might have. So the ones that you, as a person or as a state have, are the reserve powers. So powers that the Constitution does not delegate to the federal government are given to states or people. So are there any questions before we go into examples? What you guys have?
So when you say reserve powers, that means the powers that the government does not have
They're
does
not,
not have the power to regulate for us.
Yes, they're more of the ones that are not designated in the Constitution. It's a very good controversial aspect too, because some of the states say they have the right to do it, while the federal government says, no, you don't, actually it's our duty.
So that's maybe controversial, but it's generally where you draw that line.
Right, yes. All right, so here's a little diagram that I found of some of the things that the national or the federal government can do, and some of them that the states can do. So I'd like to volunteer to read one that they find very interesting on either side. You can choose which one you like. Here we see. All right. Greg, is there one that you think that sticks out? One A.
Borrow money.
Borrow money. So what side is that on? Or is it?
It's in the middle. So it's both.
Why do you think it's both?
Because they both do it.
It's like the states borrow money and the federal government. Who do they borrow it from?
Each other.
Each other? Or do they also take money from, borrow money from the people as well? Like states borrow money from citizens and the national government.
Yeah, I'm told also China.
China
That they borrow it from China
borrow money from, why do they borrow the money though? Like why do they borrow from China?
to pay for things.
Pay for things like
Like my bus.
your bus. All right, cool, excellent. Anything else? But yeah, does the national government borrow from China or does the state borrow from China? Who can borrow from China? What do you think?
I think probably the national government.
Right. The national government can borrow from other countries. Yes. So anybody else have their hand?
I would say notice that the states can conduct elections, which is interesting considering the fact that we have national elections. Comes into play when the states come forward who runs the elections and stuff.
Right. States national government, which is very odd considering it is for something that's a national position. Anyone else? Five one? I think it's interesting. Or sticks out there? Yes. Question please.
Making copyrights.
Making copyright.
I find that fascinating now because we're having lots of problems with copyright.
Yes. Yes. I actually had to work on a project, and it was a very elaborate procedure that I had to go to the National Archives and search through it, and then I eventually found it. And then I had to work with a company to do it. It was, yeah, I actually didn't know that until just recently. So the national government is the one that runs the copyright. It's a huge, huge program. Spend money on. So your tax-paying dollars can actually help with copyrights. All right, so moving on, just for the sake of time. All right, now I want you to have the same sheet again and think about on what level does your activity fall under. You can either have the federal level, maybe the state level or the local level. Now, some of them blend together. I know some of you guys talked about your oatmeal that you bought. Sometimes that taxation can go to like national level, but also you can have state taxes too, depending on what it is. So spend some time thinking about them, and if there are also multiple levels, that's fine too. If you'd like to.
But I mean, I guess
And we're going to go over some of these too, if you guys are confused, so we can look at them together. Remember, some can also blend state level and national level. All right, just about another minute left. We're going to move on. All right, you ready? So, would someone like to give an example of the local level first and foremost? We'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Yes. Questions?
Keeping Central Park clean.
So who keeps Central Park clean?
On see NYPD in there, and I see a lot of maintenance workers. They look local to me.
So like the New York State Department isn't playing Central Park?
I don't think Central Park's a state park. I think it's a local park. It always has been. It's the largest local park
In the
in
nation?
the area.
Anyone have a local one they'd like to try or present? Yes.
Talks about like clean water in my apartment, and like the local town, wastewater treatment plant, things like that.
And when you pay for your water bill, it goes straight to the city, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right. Excellent. So, would you like to present on the state level, what they believe is the state activity or statewide activity?
Tax on my own.
Tax on your own meal? The New York State tax on your own meal?
Yeah.
Both are open.
All right, so you have the oatmeal though, all right? Now, we're just gonna think abstractly. What about like the regulations though for your oatmeal? Like how do you not know if there's some poisonous piece in it? Who runs that?
I don't even organic.
You only organic, but they have organic regulations, don't they? So who decides the organic regulations?
FDA?
FDA, and FDA is what?
Food and Drug Administration.
Is it a national organization, a state organization, or a local one? National. So in some aspects, your oatmeal is a national,
Federal.
state, and if you live in